Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Boston also with the sub. Lures checked in for Jared Sullinger. And that one's good. Free.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Here's Lure. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. Outside Bradley. It's Brooks on the wing. Boston, no good that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Rivers. Following the miss by Freak. Lure the pass to Rivers. It's deflected. And here's Freak. The 15-footer. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so a pretty lopsided.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Sullinger, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Here's Crowder. That 3 off the mark.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Bazemore inside the 3-point line. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Bradley. Right side a screen. Bradley drives in. That one's off, still out of sync.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Hopkins. Takes it off the glass. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Teague, checked in for the Hawks. And a change for the Celtics. Max checked in. Now here's Thomas. He's guarded by Hopkins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And both free throws good for Thomas. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closer.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer by Freak. Right side a screen. Thomas with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Outside for Thomas. Drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Freak with it. He's got 36. There's the killer two-handed slam.
What a dunk and what a move.
Yeah, terrific move, man. Did not hesitate to put the defender on his back and then put the hammer down.
Now here's Sullinger. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Fades away. Mack, good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Freak. He has 38 in the game. Outside Millsap. Teague with a clean look. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Teague's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Thomas. He's got 10. Sullinger the screen. Doubled by Hopkins. There's the dish to Mack. 6 on the shot clock. Sullinger outside. From the top of the key, he buries it. Sullinger's got 5 now. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Magic.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitters checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. Here's Lure. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Freak. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 42 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The drive by Brooks. He feeds it to Rivers. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And 11 points for Austin Rivers.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on it.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Rivers. Freak kicks to Scott. Pass to Hopkins. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, and once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. Freak comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. On the floor for Boston, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Whiteside, and it's Lure in at the three. And it's Freak missing.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Bradley dishes to Whiteside. And Thomas, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Thomas. 10 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. He's been just as deadly from beyond the arc as he's been inside of it.
He showed the versatility and the range today.
Griffin's checked in for Jared Sullinger.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Celtics shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Bradley kicks to Lure. Dishes to Griffin. They set the pick. Feeds to Thomas. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. That is good. Freak's got 46 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
They double him with Freak. And Thomas, here we go. Boston again missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And Boston called for the foul.
Shooting for Atlanta, KJ McDaniels. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Shelvin Max checked in for Bradley. And it's Brooks in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Mack. He kicks it to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Brooks from outside. But they get it back. Lure. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
At the line for the Hawks, John Lure. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he makes the first. And Lure drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Freak. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series, really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all